Hello, folks. Welcome to Patio Time Media, where I'm going to briefly be discussing today claims of child support liens. And we'll be discussing Burnett County cause number 34767. So, after my mother died in 2021, I got three claims of lien from the Texas Attorney General's office with a date of August 1st, 2011. Let's go look at those. So, and see, August 1st, 2011. Here's the court, Burnett County, Texas, and here's the cause number. Another lien, court, cause number. And there's the third one. Okay. Now, for them to have a valid claim of lien, they have to have what's called an abstract of judgment. And that abstract of judgment needs to show specifically the date of the signing of the court order. Okay. The date of the signing of the court order, the court, the case number. Okay. You have to be able to find the court order that they're using to support their lien. Okay. So let's go. Where did they get this date? Okay. Because there's no court order. You can see here, there's no court order for 2011, for August 1st of 2011. Nothing anywhere near it. Okay. And they can be a few days off, but as I'm fixing to show you, they can't be years off. So where did that date came from? Well, there is a court order that was done 3 years after the fact, August 1st, 2011, ordering me to pay child support. This is after my children were abducted from my custody. I had custody of the kids. And, that's what led to all of this mess. So, what is the date on this? Well, one thing I want to show you about this court order is this court order was done 3 years later. So, that means this was retroactive child support. So, let me tell you what Texas Family Code says about retroactive child support, that the court could order a parent to pay retroactive child support if the parent was not previously ordered to pay child support, which I wasn't. I was ordered to be paid child support, and was not a party to the suit in which the support was ordered. I was already a party to the suit. Okay. They have, they have three conditions on when the court can still do it. And that's if, there was a remarriage, or if separated after the marriage, or if the support order was sought after the date of separation. None of that. We were divorced in 2008. We were separated in 2007. So, and I was, again, given custody of the kids. So basically what that means is I was already a party to this suit, that child support was already ordered in, and so that made this paragraph right here, retroactive child support, against the law. It directly goes against the language of the law. You cannot put a court order in behind somebody's back three and a half years later and make the child support retroactive. You just can't do it, especially without their knowledge. So what is the date on this court order? Let's find out. What should that abstract of judgment said? And remember, it says the date of the signing of the court order. So this says June 13th, typed 2014. Okay. So let's go look at the judge's signature. There's a whole lot to this. This court order had a 3-year-old, 4-year-old address, and like a 3.5-year-old phone number, or 3-year-old phone number. My former attorney, I hadn't heard from since 2011, went on to represent me when I lived over 4.5 hours away with no car and with no driver's license, with different address, different job, and a different phone number. So let's look. So the court order was dated June 13th, 2014. And oh, look, the judge signed it on June 13th, 2014. Okay, let's see. I have something here. So, what does his docket sheet say? His docket sheet, the parties appeared, blah, 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 blah. Signed an agreed order. Didn't say we appeared. That's important. So can't have retroactive child support, and the parties never appeared in this case on this date. The judge just signed it. The attorneys put it in front of him, and he signed it. So now it said that my signature that my consent is evidenced by my signature below. So let's look at that just real quick. We'll be getting into this in later court orders, but notice this is page 34. Let's go down. Page 35. Got 4 inserted sheets here. See attached, no page number. No page number. No page number. And then, so it didn't have my ex-wife's signature. They got my signature, but not on this court order. This was taken out of a different document and inserted into this document 3.5 years later. And then the Attorney General's office, this Chelsea Keever, who's now in private practice, she signed it back in September of 2012. So somehow she was able to consent 2 years into the future, and they were able to get retroactive child support in violation of the law. And this is a forgery. You cannot take someone's signature out of another document and insert it in a court order and file it into the court. It's criminal. It's misrepresentation on the part of my former attorney, and her letting this be attached makes it a forgery. And of course, I didn't get any credit for any of the money that I paid before this court order. So that's what I wanted to show you. You got to watch your claims of lien. Make sure that the abstract of judgment, that's this area right here, make sure that they're following the abstract of judgment, that they're following the rules. It's supposed to say the date the order was signed, and this is not June 13th, 2014. Anyways, this is part of what finding all this stuff out is why they put me in prison. So, more coming.